Yes, there were birthday parties. Again, what I remember is being in Sandy's arms while my mother, like table hopped at my birthday, because with every child was some decked out woman, kibitzing with, 3 other decked out women. And then there I am, either with Sandy or blowing out candles with some big techie, panda or whatever. I do also remember that Tina Sinatra's Mach 1 Mustang that she, was generous enough to give my mother, went up in flames one day, for unknown reasons in the garage of said fourplex. Gosh, I remember, trying to make my mice live in aquariums by filling them up with them in them. Believe me, I scooped them out, don't worry. Not really pets, except for the Siamese cat that my dad bought me as a birthday gift that ended up jumping in my face and clawing at my skin. Hence, I have several very small scars, nothing but blood and gore, and dragged me to some like podunk Beverly Hills hospital down the road. Beyond that, I don't remember, except the scars. So, wow, let's get to Sean being a cartoonist. Guess what? Again, I never wanted to be an actor, you guys. I wanted to draw. My dad drew pictures for me incessantly. That's all I wanted to do. I was on the cover, of the LA Times local Metro arts and whatever the hell cover of a drawing that I had done at a community center across the street, which was adjunct to Beverly Hills High, of a picture of me on one half and then illustrating the other half of it, as accurately as I could. And I did such a good job. I made the cover photo holding the picture in LA Times. But guess what started to happen? My dad has now split. My mom tossed me into acting like within weeks. A nefarious character started creeping into our life, which ended up becoming my, stepfather, I guess, common law marriage, stepfather nightmare. At this time, early on with him, I have memories of only meeting my actual stepbrother and stepsister, not Mino and Soleil, well, Soleil's half-sister, but, and then poof, they're gone. My stepsister actually wrote me a letter warning me about my stepfather that I didn't find until recently, until about a month ago, stuffed in a bunch of stuff my mom grew together. So, here I am, I'm drawing, my dad has left me, this weird guy is coming into my life, and I'm asked, if I marry him, what would happen? And I said I'd run away. Well, I'm working on a book right now about a couple of chunks of my family. So again, like I said yesterday, can't really go there. But beyond that, I remember, again, lots of photo ops, photo ops at the West Side Racket Club, photo ops at Coldwater and Roxbury Park, photo ops at Saks Fifth Avenue, photo ops at whatever, and of course decked out like every child should look, and, Bambini, Italian Vogue. So that was really life growing up in Beverly Hills. The end routine of my life that I clung to, that all I remember, was getting home from school, making a bowl of Life cereal, and I had been given a little gold Zenith black and white television that I put in front of me every day after school. I ate my Life cereal and I watched Match Game. It's a very famous game show. You'd have to Google it if you haven't seen it already. Very sort of tawdry game show. And then, watching my first Oscars, that's kind of my first exposure to the film industry. That being tossed in at 6. And getting a kitty for a birthday gift, and then boom, all of a sudden I'm in the Swiss Alps in West Hollywood. with this man and my mother, and no daddy, except the one that had the scrappy little apartment in Beverly Hills at that, by that time. So that's kind of, you know, how it happened, what happened, and what ended up happening, how it ended. So I know I've gone way over on this one, but that's the whole context of the Beverly Hills Boy. Now you know. No more. Move along. Nothing to see here. Okay, thanks for joining me on this long episode. And I don't know, whatever, entertaining or not, maybe, I don't know, pathetic. But either way, you're here, I'm here, and I'm very grateful. So take care, be good to yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow with what else is new. Previews, teasers, clips, and a show. Maybe a twister or another show. It's a grab bag. Okay, bye.